Hello and welcome to IVCA Conclave 2018. I have with me Stefan Lennhammer. He is the chairperson of Truecaller and he is very kind to give us 5 minutes. Thank you so much for your time, Stefan.
I'm just honored to be here.
So, first question to you about Indian market. What do you feel about the Indian market? Truecaller has been doing really well here. What are your future plans for growth over here?
You know, Truecaller, this is our home market, and I think with the underlying growth of India, I think it's going to remain our future market number one for many, many years to come. We expect a lot of growth, not just because we underlying the product is obviously a very good market product fit, but also there are so many more people coming into the market with new access to internet and all these kind of things. And there are a lot of releases that is coming during the year. We're going to bring a more impact on the way our users can use Truecaller over the time. So I'm very optimistic about India.
Right. So share some numbers with us. Last I met your co-founders a year and a half ago, you all were looking very robustly at the Indian market. If you can share some numbers in terms of how many users you may have added in the last year or so.
We're not that outspoken with that because we really think that is something that is a corporate security for us. But on a daily basis, we generate about 350,000 new active users a day. Whereof about 75 to 60% in that range is coming out of India.
Oh, that's really great. That's very positive growth indeed.
Yeah, it is.
You're also looking at newer avenues of bringing up revenues, right? Newer kind of.
Yeah, so far we only had one revenue stream, and that is, you know, more and more ads. But as I told you earlier, there's going to be more releases coming into the market over the year. And we are getting more deeply into payments and other kind of financial services, but I don't want to release it because it's going to come in the next month or two.
What would you say are the strengths of operating in a market like India, and what would you say are, the challenges of operating in a market like India?
I think the strength is, and indirectly the challenges are in my way the same, because it's that it's in some aspects an immature market. So the product market fit is absolutely necessary. If you don't have that, you cannot go on. So the challenge is actually really to build on that and build on products that actually can be adopted by the local market and the way they can really adopt to it. When it comes to, you know, payments and other things, and actually get a product that fits here, potentially will not fit into Middle East or US or somewhere else.
Right.
So you really have to understand the ground of India to be able to be here.
Right. So we see you coming here more often than in the next few months.
Yeah, we are actually, and we are growing. We are now in Mumbai, we are in Delhi, we're growing in Bangalore, and we're growing all over the place. But for us, this is really a home market. So you will see more Truecaller in 2018 than you ever seen before.
Wow, that's super news. And last question to you, IVCA 2018 Conclave, what do you feel about it? How are you looking forward to it?
You know, for me, this is actually the first time I'm on stage in India, because this is a more natural role for me as a chairman. This is not just a product-driven thing. It's more about being part of the industry, venture capital markets and all the other things. So I think I'm really looking forward to it and get myself some kind of insight on what's happening in India.
Right. Thank you so much for your time, Stefan. Pleasure speaking to you.
I'm very happy to be here.